So now we're going to go ahead and do an energetic hygiene practice. I'm going to just go ahead and do it and say it out loud and let you guys do it with me. So I am intending for myself, but also for all those listening at any time. This will be just a practice, right? So kind of like a yoga class, I guess, or something like that. That this is meant to be an offering of something you can access easily in a do-it-yourself kind of way for cleaning and clearing your energy body. So we're going to start with opening sacred space, opening up to our big help. So in order to do that, I'm going to do lots of calling. Understand that as you do this more and more and have good, clean, clear connection with your spiritual guides, guardians, helpers, you can open up sacred space faster and, depending on what you're doing, within, less than 10 seconds, you can know that everybody's got your back. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do a slightly longer calling in, and so that you can hear what that might look like, feel like for you. So I just ask you to take some nice deep breaths. I call out to all of those guides, guardians, helpers that assist me in doing energetic clearing and cleansing, and those concerned with anyone listening to this video at any time. I call out to my ancestral helping spirits and those ancestral helping spirits of those who are listening at any time, allowing those who lived well and died well to come in and put your hands on my shoulder and their shoulders, asking for your support and your love and your guidance today as we do this energetic cleansing process. Taking some nice deep breaths and allowing yourself to feel that support coming in. And if you don't feel it, just trust that it's happening, or entertain it as a fiction. It's fine, but just breathe with me and allow all of that support to come in. Calling out to all those nature spirits and Pachamama, sweet Mother Earth, the elemental ones of the wind, the air, the earth, fire, water, ether, all those beings of nature that support me and the land here under my feet, and under the feet of anyone listening at any time, anywhere on this planet, calling out to that and asking for support, asking for a clean, clear, strong grounding cord, and allowing this to be a drain underneath each one of us. Allowing this drain to open up. And Pachamama, we ask you to open up your belly. We offer you heaviness. We ask you to digest it, to compost it, to make it into new life, new beauty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And calling to the above, all of the above, the sun, the moon, the stars, Venus and Mars, Great Spirit, Mama Sophia, Huiracocha Teximoyo. All of those angelic ones and ascended masters concerned with our journey on this planet, I ask you for your support and your love and your guidance here today. Phew, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I call out more than anything to my higher self, that guiding force. I call out to you and I ask you for your presence here. I ask you to be present with me as I offer this cleansing and clearing process. There you go. So, with all of our friends assembled and ourselves assembled, really acknowledging that we're taking some time here, some to clear and cleanse ourselves. We're going to begin, well, I already began by opening that grounding cord, but I want to emphasize that as really, really important. So as you're releasing energy, you need the energy to go somewhere, and where it needs to go most of the time. Sometimes things need to release different directions. However, most heavy energy needs to go to the earth. And if you are in an apartment or somewhere where you're far from the earth up high, what you can do is just intend, that you are grounding into the electrical system of whatever building you're in, because that is grounded and it goes down into the earth. And that way you're kind of avoiding going through people's heads that are underneath you or anything like that. So you just want to intend that that grounding cord is nice and clean and clear and strong. Opening it up, letting it dilate, so just letting it get really big, because we're gonna, it's like a little chute for your heaviness, heavy chute, sending stuff down. So let's see. So take in some nice deep breaths, letting your feet be flat on the floor, and then visualizing above you, all above you, letting the above open up and let there be a shower of source light down. Just allowing it, so you could see it like a shower valve, turning that shower on and letting it be on automatic. So you're not needing to focus on it. You just know that you're sitting in a shower of source light. It's going through your whole luminous body and through your physical body. So taking nice deep breaths into that. And now intending that all darkened, stagnant, ungrounded energies, anything that is not truly you, any intrusions of any kind, I ask that they be fully and completely released at this time. And taking nice deep breaths into that. And now, as that is occurring, that is beginning, if there are any places that are feeling stuck, like you're setting that intention and things are starting to move, if there's anything stuck in your system, you can just gently tap. I've got a little spot right here. And that tapping just being kind of like a little energetic jackhammer going into that space, breaking that energy up into smaller bits. Allowing any movement that needs to happen within your body. And have fun with, your Tarzan voice and all of that. You can do all kinds of yoga practices here. But right now I'm just going to focus on the energy. So if there is any of those spots that are heavy, dense, if there's any numbness or any, it's just not moving, bring your awareness into that and bring your compassion for yourself into that. Breathing nice and deep. And if it is still not letting go, in acknowledging any places where you have colluded with that energy. So we are just focusing on anything that isn't you right now, so it should release willingly, but if it's not, we're just going to offer it compassion and love and thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And release it fully to its next highest level of being. Nice deep breaths. So there can be will not release in this way. I'm just going to list a few of those, and that can be, you know, entity attachments that are really, you know, keyed in and you need some help with that. Ghost attachments can sometimes really, you know, hold on when you are suffering from soul loss, and there are parts that are, you know, in the soul part place. So, you know, when you suffer soul loss, there can be like a little multi-dimensional puzzle piece out of your body, and that usually is very painful and makes things very difficult. But usually we fill it with something else, and often if that soul loss is not ready to be acknowledged then and worked on, then it's hard to clear that out. So I'm just acknowledging all that might be happening. It might not. You might not be having any sensations at all, but most likely you are, because that's how this works. So acknowledging all of that and just saying that that isn't a DIY situation, at least not from this video. So we might address it later, but just know it's an opportunity to ask for help. You can ask me or other people who do this kind of work. Okay, so this next step, as you're continuing to drain out any energies that are not truly you, and you feel free to pause if you need more time here. Tapping, singing, wiggling, moving, stretching, all of that stuff to move out what isn't you. Initially, if you've never done anything like this before, and you know that's possible, there's usually a lot to release. But just know, be gentle with yourself. Let yourself peel it like an onion as far as you can go today. But pause the video and get yourself to a place where you feel complete with getting everything off of you. So the next step is calling in. So we're going to take some nice deep breaths, drop our awareness down into the earth, connecting really strongly with the earth and that core of the earth, and allowing all of that energy to rise up into our energy body through the core, our feet, through the base of our spine, and letting ourselves really receive that beautiful source light, and simultaneously seeing above you this beautiful stream of source light, that most refined energy of the cosmos, and really bringing that down through the crown of your head and letting them mix together in your belly. With each breath, we're going to take some nice deep breaths and letting that happen, asking for strength and courage, help in resetting our will and our spirit. Sound effects are welcome. Letting that mix together in your belly. We're going to take 5 nice deep breaths, and allowing with each one of those breaths, our whole energy body is strengthened and repaired. And letting that strength and courage move throughout your whole being, through your luminous bodies, through your physical body, through all the pathways of light and energy centers. Letting all of that be touched by that most refined energy of the cosmos. And just breathe here until you feel full. And then once you feel full, allow yourself to bring your awareness to your heart and your heart's connections to those outside of you. Connecting with your family, your friends, all those people you know about through the news or the internet that has really gripped you. And you can say their names out loud, kind of put them in a basket in front of you and fill that basket with that most refined energy of the cosmos as it flows through you and into that basket, speaking their names or the intention. And for me right now, I hold my family and my friends in so much love, so much compassion. And breathing into that, seeing that golden light flowing through your heart into that basket, filling it up, letting it become full and overflowing the way you are full and overflowing, and allowing it to rise up out of the space in as it hits the cosmos, I don't know, there's like a point, it just kind of goes up, hits, and disperses to all of those people that you have held in that intention, to receive your love and your strength and your courage, and letting them all receive that. Taking nice deep breaths again, nice deep breaths. And now we're going to do the final stage, so the resetting. So as you sit in the space, intending that your physical body, luminous bodies, pathways of light, energy centers, all the matrix and pattern of you, reset, repair, reknit, upgrade to this new expanded place, repairing any and all places of damage. And again, breathing deeply as you do so, and feeling and wiggling in whatever way you need to. Allowing that to take place, allowing that to be set. So again, if you haven't done this before, which you probably haven't, it might take a little longer than what I just did, so feel free to pause. Lots of pausing. So the next piece, this last piece, is something that I will definitely do a whole video on at some point, but for right now, just intend with me for a clean, clear, strong boundary on your heart, allowing all the heart protector energies to completely encase your heart space. So the luminous body of your heart specifically, asking for so much support and love and guidance for that heart, recognizing that the heart cannot be open and safe to be vulnerable without that protection. So calling clean, clear, strong boundary around your whole heart. Giving yourself so much compassion and love for all that you are holding, letting yourself be held separate, held safe. And a nice deep breath out into the luminous body, the skin of the luminous body, calling for a clean, clear, strong boundary in that whole luminous field, letting that boundary be made clean and clear and strong and whole. Breathing into that, letting all that is truly you be held separate from all that is not. So like I said, I will explain and make more videos because, you know, that's the intent. Since we live in this time, we live in the future, and we can do that where we just offer up videos, and if people want to watch them, they can. I honor you if you've watched this all the way to the end, and yeah, I hope you are well. I hope you feel good. I hope that was